If you ever wondered exactly how much money YouTube will pay you after getting monetized as a small creator, continue watching this video because I'm going to tell you exactly that. I posted my very first YouTube video on July 14th of 2021. It has been a journey since starting my channel. It took me until October 3rd of 2023 to finally get monetized, finally reach my 1,000 subscribers and my 4,000 watch hours, and actually get monetized on YouTube. Now, I will say it does not have to take you 2 years and 6 months to receive your first YouTube paycheck. I am at the end of this video going to share some specific things that I wish I had done differently, that I would change, that I have learned along the way that will help you to get monetized faster than what I did. Before diving into how much money I've made, I do want to say that I have 1,382 subscribers right now, and I receive around 500 views on my videos per day, give or take, depending on if I posted or not, or whatever the algorithm is doing on that particular day. Since I got monetized at the very beginning of October, in that month I did have almost the entire month in order to make money, and in that month of October I made $36.10. On average it was between like $2.50 and like $1 throughout the month of October. And then in November my earnings went up just a little bit to a total of $44.86, with my lowest earning day being 80 cents and my highest earning day being $2.75. Then looking at December, my total earnings were $42.01, and my lowest day earning was 61 cents. My highest day earning was $2.05. Normally in the month of October, your earnings will be up because AdSense actually pay a little bit more throughout the month of December, but because I am a smaller creator and other larger creators do usually post more in December because of that added AdSense money, I just didn't get as many views as usual. So I think that is why my revenue was down a little bit in December. But then going into January, my revenue did go up to $55.57, with my highest earning day being $3.10 and my lowest earning day being $1.07. I'm not quite done with the month of February. We do still have 2 days left, and the last couple days haven't been processed, so I probably have about 4 days that aren't included in this. But I've made a total of $50.90, with my lowest earning day being $1.37 and my highest earning day being $3.80. So right now I'm averaging between like $1.50 and like $4 earned per day on YouTube. And if we do take a little bit more of an in-depth look at where exactly that money is coming from based on videos, my highest grossing video is actually a video that I posted very early on in my channel, and that is my how we planned our dream wedding for under $3,000. That video took off probably about 3 or 4 months after I posted it back in July of 2021, so right after I started my channel. And that video has consistently gotten between, I would say, 400 and like 600 views per day since it kind of got picked up by the algorithm. And it has made me a total of $91.80 since getting monetized. My next video down is my 6-month shingles update. So I got shingles a while back and I posted a day in the life with shingles video and then did a 6-month update on that because the day in the life with shingles video did do quite well. And the 6-month update has earned me $44.41. The day in the life with shingles, which is my next highest earning video, has earned me $16.70. So shingles may have really sucked, but it has earned me around $70, which I guess is one bright side of getting shingles, even though it really sucked. After that, my videos range anywhere from this $7.53 down to literally just a few cents. And how YouTube determines how much money your video is going to make is based on something called CPM, which is your cost per 1,000 views. And that is how much money YouTube gets paid from advertisers in order to put ads on those videos. So some topics advertisers are just more willing to pay to put ads on those than other topics. So some videos have a really high CPM and some videos have a really low CPM. and then based on the CPM, you get paid a portion of that money from YouTube. I think it's like YouTube takes like 45 or 50% or something like that, and then you get your RPM after that. So your RPM is the portion of those advertising dollars that you actually get in your paycheck, and that also can vary very much between videos. So my highest RPM video is actually kind of just like a random video. It's literally just a weekend in my life resetting after the holidays, a productive day in my life, and it actually has an RPM of $6.78, which is significantly higher than my highest grossing video, which is 91 cents, which is the How We Planned Our $3,000 Wedding. Yes, RPM is a very important factor, but of course views also play into that. So what you really want is a high RPM video that also gets a ton of views, and that's really gonna be how you make the most money. And for me, I think it's just really important to kind of play around on your channel to see what gets a high RPM, what gets the most views, and kind of find something that meets in the middle. For me, I feel like my reset videos and my productive day in my life videos usually have a fairly high RPM and usually also get decent amount of views. So those are usually some of my better performing videos, but it kind of just depends on whatever your niche is, and you just kind of have to figure it out on your own. I'm sure there's probably YouTube videos that will tell you what specific topics get the highest RPM, but you really have to just make videos that you find interesting. But all of that being said, I will now provide you with the information that you are probably here for, and that is exactly how much money YouTube has paid me since getting monetized in October of 2021. So that's about 5 months of earnings. And my total earnings is $229.44, which may seem like an incredibly small amount for having worked on this YouTube channel for about 2.5 years. And yes, I would honestly agree. I've put in an incredibly large amount of work for a fairly small return. Of course, the hope is that that return will continue to pay off. I do want to provide you guys with some tips on things that I wish that I had done at the beginning of my YouTube journey in order to grow a little bit faster. And my very first piece of advice is definitely the most important one, and that is to post quality over quantity. It does not matter if you are posting 3 or 4 or 5 YouTube videos per week if they all suck. For the first couple years of my YouTube channel, I thought that I needed to be pushing out 2 YouTube videos per week because then there was a higher likelihood that one of those videos would hit the algorithm and I would suddenly blow up. But the reality is, if your videos are not good videos, the algorithm is never going to pick those videos up because no one's ever going to watch them because they're boring, they don't provide value, and frankly, no one really cares about your poorly edited, poorly planned vlogs. Like, that is just the reality of YouTube, and it took me far too long to learn that. And I do not want you to have to suffer spinning your wheels for 2 years because you don't learn this. If you can only put out 1 high quality YouTube video per week, stay consistent with that. If you can only put out 1 high quality YouTube video per month, posting that 1 video per month is going to be far more beneficial than putting out 8 poorly planned videos in the month, because I have seen YouTube channels grow from 1 high quality video per month because that video is providing value to the audience and that video is entertaining to the audience, and people are going to want to come back even if they have to wait a month in order to watch your next video. But if your videos are boring and don't provide value, people are not going to come back to your channel. They're going to watch the first 3 seconds of your video and they're going to click out and they're never going to come back to your channel again. And that is a hard truth of YouTube, but it is the reality of YouTube. Quality is always better than quantity. And also, be an absolute student of the craft of YouTube. I want you to pretty much stop watching YouTube videos for entertainment purposes and just use them as a study of how can I create better videos. Watch YouTube videos on how to get the absolute most out of your camera settings. Watch YouTube videos about how to get the best footage from your iPhone or smartphone if that's what you're filming on. Watch YouTube videos on how to edit and how to make videos more interesting. Watch videos on scripting and storytelling. Be a student of your craft. Always try to be improving every single video that you film. Ask yourself, how can I make this better? Learn as much as you can about how to make better YouTube videos and apply those things to your videos. It took me far too long to do this because for some reason I kept thinking that if I watched other people's videos and I took lessons from other people, that I would start to just basically copy them. And I wanted like my YouTube videos to be like unique and special. And the reality is, as you learn those things, you are going to put your own spin on those things, and you're going to create your own filming style and your own editing style, and your videos will be uniquely yours, even though you are taking input from the outside world. And at some point, yes, you do have to just sit down and basically create, but I do think it is very beneficial to learn from people that have come before you. I also think it is incredibly beneficial to find small YouTubers in your niche, or maybe not even in your niche, and befriend them. Like literally find small YouTubers, reach out to them on Instagram, DM them, and ask if you can FaceTime with them. I recently have befriended a few small creators, and we have a little group chat going now, and it has seriously been the absolute best thing for me, because it has shown me that there is community within YouTube. Of course, I'm building a community here and your comments mean everything to me, but being able to have that communication with other creators has been so incredibly motivational, and I feel like has pushed me to take YouTube so much more seriously, because I have other people in my corner just cheering me on. So don't be afraid to reach out to other creators and create that little community for yourself to keep you motivated and to keep them motivated too. So shout out to Rebecca, Sarah, and Sophia for being my YouTube buddies. I'll have their information linked down below. They all are relatively small creators that are kind of just starting out, and if you liked this video, you will probably enjoy following their journey as well. And then also just be patient with this. It does take time. 2 years is a very long time to continue to pour into something that you're not really getting a ton of benefit out of. So you do have to fall in love with the journey. You do have to be doing this simply because you love it, not because you think you're gonna be a millionaire someday, because the reality is it takes a long time to be able to make significant income from YouTube. It does not have to take you 2.5 years like it did me. Please follow these tips, connect with the other creators, and I promise you it won't take you as long as it did me. And I really hope that someday, if it is your goal to be monetized on YouTube, that you also get to make one of these YouTube videos. It's seriously been an incredible journey, and I am so happy that I have finally reached monetization. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.